What's going on, players and haters? It's your least favorite duelist here. So of course, while I'm at work and I don't even realize this happens, but we get a bunch of new stuff that just comes out with our New Year's celebration for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Um, some of the new things that came out is we got a new selection box, and then we got a bunch of free stuff here. So let's take a look at it. So we got a skill chip, like a little, what is this? A board, a card sleeve, some gems, a new raw card. So let's take a look at that. Beautiful. So if you don't have your Winged Dragon raw, you're gonna get one just for logging in. That's awesome. So let's get all this stuff, and then we'll discuss a couple things. I'll also use my gems here to open up a bunch of the selection box here. So let's take a look at the selection box. So a couple big things came out in this selection box here. So one of the big additions is we got Elemental Hero Stratos, which is probably by far one of the best elemental heroes for the elemental hero deck. This guy is a let's put my face here. When he's normal or special summoned, you can destroy a spell or trap card equal to the number of heroes on the field besides this card. You can add a hero to your hand. So he's a searcher and he blows up back row. He's an awesome card. And it's not once per turn, which is really nice. Now, my only issue with elemental heroes, if you are going to go and get this card here in particular, is that your extra deck is fairly small, so you're pretty limited as far as your options for elemental heroes, because they're more of an extra deck based deck, and having a small extra deck doesn't really help. So will this card fix elemental heroes? It will a little bit. It's going to help you get your fusions out a little bit easier. It's going to help you get rid of that pesky back row a little bit easier. So yeah, so just be cautious. I just personally don't think it's going to put elemental heroes in a state where they're going to be OP. They're going to be a little bit more playable now. And I would say maybe once like we get one more extra deck slot, you'll have it probably just enough just to get by and put in some good work. So just wait until that. Okay, the other great card that came out is Fiendish Chain here. So this is a continuous trap that you target an effect monster, you negate its effects, and it can attack. And then when that card's destroyed, you destroy this card. This card is going to be really good, I think. Especially versus certain decks like Shiranui, Black Wings, Dark Lords. It's a pretty beast card. Although a lot of decks do run Cosmic Cyclones, so you got to be aware of that. But just negating a face-up card at a key point is really good. This card will be probably very good against Dark Lords for sure. Other than that, I mean, the rest of the box is a good amount of reprints. You also got this card here, Naturia Barkion. So he's a trap negator by banishing cards out of the graveyard, which is pretty awesome. So you pretty much get one free trap negate once you summon him when you use like you synchro into him. Pretty good. Another really good card, maybe not, is gonna be this guy right here, Aaron the Lightsworn Monk. So when he attacks a defense position monster, you just shuffle it into the deck. So anything that's in defense mode, you can just spin that bad boy away. And then of course it's a Lightsworn, so you send cards to the graveyard. Maybe Lightsworns will be a thing. Another really good card. We got two more after this. We got Cockadoodle Doo for those synchro plays. And we got Block Dragon, which is really awesome. This is a nice reprint for me because I do play a good amount of Gem Knights. And Block Dragon's pretty key to pulling off some disgusting Gem Knight stuff. And then, what's the last? Oh yeah, this guy here, Black Illusion. So those guys who just got love on the last box for Dark Magician got even more love in the selection box here. So that what this card does is all Dark Spellcaster type monsters with 2,000 more attack cannot be destroyed by battle. Their effects are negated, and also they're unaffected by your opponent's card effects. So this is a really good stall or win card for Dark Magician. Or if you're playing like Magician of Chaos, comes to mind. This is an awesome card here. So yeah, is this selection box worth it? I think it is. There's a lot of really good cards in here. You know, you got Magician Navigation, you know. You got White Sun of the Ancients for your Blue Eyes players. You got an Armades, the Vermilion Dragon Mech, which is, I think, a good one of. So if you pull one of these selection box, it's really great. Other than that, I didn't really see too many other crazy cards. Is Samurai Destroyer in here? Let's take a look. I do not see Samurai Destroyer, unfortunately. No Samurai Destroyer. Oh, that's unfortunate. But yeah, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to open up some packs with the gems that we got for the new year. So we can open up like 5 of them. So let's just skip all this nonsense. Let's see what we get. Oop. Alright. So we got Undyne. So, it's an okay card. It's good for like, if you're going to play whale decks. Alright. Let's see what we get here. We'll just skip all this. We got another ultra rare. Oh no, we didn't. Okay. So we got another Vision Hero here, which I personally don't think this card's going to be that good. So what this guy does is he takes 2 hero monsters. You target a hero monster, except this card, and a monster your opponent controls, and they lose attack and defense equal to the attack of that monster. There's other options that are a little bit better than this. The nice thing about this one, though, is that it's just generic 2 hero monsters. So if you are playing like Elemental Hero Gaia, this card might be a little bit better. If you can get, if you have another Elemental Hero on the field. But Gaia might, they're going to be kind of like interchangeable. So Gaia's going to be better in some situations. Adoration will be better in other ones. But this card probably pairs very well with like Elemental Hero Solid Soldier. Since Solid Soldier, when you use him for a fusion, you can special summon a hero out of the graveyard. But he has to be on the field, obviously. So that's the way that this guy could be decent. Oh, and you also get Power of the Guardian. So if you don't have that up, maybe you want to stock up on those. Okay. So let's open up 3 more. We're just doing like a nice little quick... Another... What is this? Another super rare. Nah. So this one... This is a really bad card to grab, especially since you get one of these out of the structure deck. Terrible draw. We want the big bacon. We want like an Armades or a Stratos or something, you know. I guess we grabbed something. We got something good. A Stardust Dragon. Okay, another one isn't too bad. There's a lot of Stardust Dragon support out with the last box. So Stardust Dragon's not a terrible pick. And let's get this last one going. Let's see. Probably a super rare here. And yes, and with the luck of the draw, we draw another dead card that we don't need. Okay. But yeah, so this box is pretty spicy, if you ask me. There's a lot of really good cards. I just, you know, happen to get unlucky, as usual. But just be on the lookout for more videos. I'm going to cover the Ultra Rare Dream... Actually, we could do that right now. So, we're also getting an Ultra Rare Dream Ticket. So if you guys are newer to the game, what the Ultra Rare Dream Ticket is, which it isn't this one here. The Ultra Rare Dream Ticket is any Ultra Rare from like a certain amount of box. Probably it's going to be the last one that came out, Future Horizon, and before that. So what you essentially want to do when you do get the dream ticket, which I think is day 2, today is day 1, is this ticket that you get first on day 1 is just a regular ultra rare ticket. So I wouldn't suggest burning your dream ticket on anything that you can grab with this ticket here, okay? Because most of the cards in here are farmable or they're in an event, and you really don't want to burn that. And you always want to double check when you are planning to grab something with your dream ticket where it's coming from. Because if it's coming from a structure deck or an event, you don't want to get it. And you want to just make sure that you're not, wasting a really great way to fill out some decks. So for instance, if you're not sure how to check to see if a card is farmable or not, or coming from an event, you just click on a card here. Actually, it's back out so I can show you. Okay. So let's say we're gonna go to our card catalog here, okay? And we're just gonna go to any card, and we're gonna look at something I don't have. So for instance, like, just find like an ultra rare. Let's see. Okay, so Jet Synchron. So I don't own Jet Synchron. So you're gonna go here at the top left corner on how to obtain. So you see here it comes from a box. So if you really need Jet Synchron to fill out a deck that you have, which I mean, to be honest, like I wouldn't grab Jet Synchron right now, but you see it comes from a box. So your dream ticket would be able to pull this card for you. So just keep that in mind. On the other hand, if you look at something like Inzektor Hornet, oh, actually, no, that's the same thing. Give me 1 second. Let me find something that doesn't have that. So let's just go to rarity. Let's look at, here we go. Here's a perfect example. Fortune Lady Dark. So let's say that you're running your Fortune Lady deck, and you want to fill out your last Fortune Lady Dark or whatever. You're gonna go here to how to obtain. You see it's from an event. So typically events come back pretty regularly. So you have kind of 2 options. You can either wait for the event or use a regular ultra rare ticket to get Fortune Lady Dark. You do not want to burn your dream ticket tomorrow, the 12th, okay? You don't want to burn it, so don't do that, okay? Another thing too, don't burn it on like a Blue Eyes card. So we'll go to like cards that are farmable here. Okay, so put in Blue Eyes. So you see here like Blue Eyes White Dragon. Okay. Oop, that's a login one. I think it's this one. Okay, Blue Eyes White Dragon. So you see here, let's say you have 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons, and you want a 3rd one. Don't burn your dream ticket on it because you can get it from Kaiba as a duel reward, which means you just gotta fight him in the gate. So don't burn your dream ticket on gate cards or event cards, okay? The first one that you got right now, which is just a regular dream ticket, you can use it to get any event or farm card, okay? So let's see here. So as far as what I'm gonna choose, I play the events pretty hardcore, so most of the time I have every single event card. There's a few that I'm missing just because I probably wasn't playing at the time, but every other time I play, so to be honest, what I would probably grab if it was me right now, if I had to choose right now with this prismatic ticket, I'm going to probably get Relinquished, because I don't feel like farming Pegasus, and I have an idea for a Relinquished deck. But some other good ones here are, like this card's pretty good to have if you like Cyber Angels. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Relinquished because like I don't really see anything else. But this is only, oh, actually this guy too. I might just grab this one because I do play a lot of Exodia. Yeah. So I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to get Exodia Netcross. I can't use it right now, but I'll wait till another ticket to get. And then we're going to talk about the skill ticket here. Okay. So, there's a couple, like, key, which they kind of, like, just told you right at the gate. There's a couple key abilities here that are just amazing for, this skill ticket, which is just grab any skill, which is freaking amazing. So I wrote down, like, I had like 2, maybe 3 big ones that you should definitely get with your skill ticket. So definitely is gonna be Sealed Tombs. So this one here, it says until the end of your opponent's next turn, neither player can banish cards from their graveyard or special summon monsters from the graveyard. Okay, it's only once per duel. This skill in particular comes up a lot of times. It locks out a lot of decks. If you're having trouble against Dark Lord, Sealed Tombs is awesome. If you're having trouble against Shiranui, awesome card. If you're having trouble against, it kind of works against Invoked. What else is there? Black Wings. There's a bunch of different stuff. This ability in particular is great. It's probably always going to be meta relevant at some point, so that's the first option for sure. Another great option, same thing. It's with the Shizu. So this one is no mortal can resist, and it says if you have at least 1,000 life points less than your opponent, all monsters in your opponent's graveyard change to Skull Servants, which is a blowout versus Dark Lords, Invoker, Shiranui. Like, those are like 3 really big cards. Pretty good against like Cristrons. No Mortal Resist is also a great one. Abilities you want to avoid are ones that you can grab with multiple characters. So you see here, like, Yusei Fudo gets it. Level Dupe is a really great synchro ability. So all you do is you copy a level from your hand to the monster on the field. But I think you get level dupe pretty easily, so avoid that. Let's go down here. Let's scroll. Let's take a look. Another really good one that I think that is pretty relevant here and there is Destiny Draw. So this one is when you lose 2,000 life, get any card from your deck on your next draw. It could be a blowout ability. Let's see. Dual Standby used to be good. But what you want to really do, if you are going to use your skill ticket today, is just double check to see if multiple characters can get it. Because chances are you probably already have that skill if you're playing different characters. So you see here like Grit. A lot of people can get it. So you definitely don't want to use Grit to grab, or use your skill ticket to grab Grit. Another really good one, like if you love Black Wings, is going to be Harpy's Hunting Ground. We also got, let's see. I would say It's a Toon World's not bad either. But that's like if you're really like really big on playing tunes. But even then, like, I would say it's just better to, since like It's a Toon World is not really like super viable, I wouldn't just blow it right away. Let's see what we got here. This one might be good too, Post-Thomas Army. So this one here is like similar to this is a pretty powerful ability too. This pretty much like turns everything to zombies. So it's like using Zombie World in a way. So this might be like, once there's more zombie support, which we've been getting here and there, this ability might end up being really good. We also got, wait, do I have this one? Oh, I don't have this one. I would say that's it for abilities. Actually, Super Strength is kind of funny. I've seen people OTK with this ability, so it just turns a monster's attack to 2,000. But for me, personally, I'm probably gonna get no mortal can. So I'm torn between no mortal can resist and sealed tombs, but yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna get no mortal can resist. Actually, we'll get sealed tombs. So sealed tombs definitely number 1 to get. Number 2 probably no mortal can resist. Number 3 is going to be Destiny Draw. Okay. And then let's see, what else do we got? Harpy's Hunting Ground, number 4. Very specific though. And then number 5, probably like number 5 is gonna be a tie between like Toon World. Not this one. I mean, you can kind of use Kybercorp Bling. It's not as powerful anymore, but it's still kind of usable. And maybe Last Gamble. Sometimes those decks are pretty hilarious. But I mean, obviously it's up to you on that. Oh, actually, I forgot about Master of Destiny. So if you do have like the Desperado Dragon structure deck, Master of Destiny is awesome because it turns your first 3 heads, your first 3 coin tosses into heads. Super broken. Okay, turns your cup of ace into a pot of greed. You know. But other than that, I would say, oh, actually there is one more. Is it what is it called? Alternate Evolution, which I think you might get already. Is it already on here? Okay, so you already get Alternate Evolution, so I wouldn't worry about that one. This one might come up one day. Baggy Sleeves, it's played here and there. That's another idea if you have like other skills already. But I'm gonna grab Sealed Tombs. I never play a Shizu, so I don't own it, but let's just grab it. All right, we got Sealed Tombs. Boom. So Sealed Tombs, great ability, comes up a lot of times. And other than that, like, I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. I'm going to be doing a review on, show you here, the Dragoonity box right here. So we're going to be taking a look at the Dragoonity structure deck and kind of my opinion on it. So this one here isn't an EX deck, so that's pretty interesting. And we'll figure out how to put something fun together. But until then, deuces!